lab rats. Hopefully this will be a nice easy one for you. Tail tidy, CRF300. It's never bothered me in the past, but as I've sort of got round to modifying the bike a bit more, this kind of sticks out. And this was $48. I'll put a link to it just there, off eBay. Link, there it is. It arrived pretty quickly. It's lightweight, reasonable thickness construction, looks all right. Came complete with a couple of nuts and bolts for extending, which I don't think I'm going to use. Yeah, I think they're basically little extenders to reach the width of your plate if you've got a wide plate. A couple of nuts and bolts, and quite importantly, a lovely little number plate illumination LED. So LED light, and that will pop on there. So that'll go on there and illuminate the light there. There's heaps of these on the internet. Some have different lights and that sort of thing. I can't remember why I chose this one. I didn't want to change the lights because certainly in Western Australia where I am, these lights need to be I think 30 centimetres, 300 millimetres away from each other. So if you've got one indicator, one there and one indicator there, all integrated into one little light unit, and you come across a police officer who is wanting to get you, you've given them an opportunity there. I mean, look, if you drive like an idiot and all that sort of stuff, you've given you a chance anyway. But as a general rule, I try to make their job hard, not because I dislike the police, quite the opposite, but because I like them. Don't make it so that they have to come and get you. Look like you're doing the right thing so that they can just get on with doing a proper job of something or other else that's far more important than chasing an idiot. Don't be that idiot. Okay, I think that this will be a nice easy job as well, and let's face it, the CRF300 and the CRF250 attracts all sorts of beginners who haven't done a heck of a lot on their bikes and are thinking, oh, I would like to do some, but not overly sure. Yeah, this should be a nice easy job. 10mm socket, 10mm combination spanner to get my number plate off. This one bolt there, this one bolt there, and there's one bolt there. Now this didn't come with any instructions, but that's okay. That's not the end of the world. We're gonna just see how we find it. And like most of these things, we're gonna make a note of how we take it apart, because how we put it back together is going to be something very similar to that in reverse. Okay, so it's dropped down. What have we got? Oh, we've got another couple just there. I'd missed that out. So we've got two. Always seems to work in the darkness. So we've got another couple that I hadn't spotted in the darkness. And I'm thinking, hoping, imagining that they are going to give me access to the wiring for this light, because that's what this is. This is currently swinging on at the moment. Is just the wire that's holding on the illumination. It's you. There you go. Right up at the top there. Okay, so that's those two there. So yeah. So when it's like that, drop those two out, and up you come. Don't tell anyone, but I don't think I'm going to use this again. So, as the old song goes, I'm going to make it easy on myself. There we go. Don't lose these sorts of things. And when I got this bike, just clicking the touchscreen, I'm just showing you little black washer that just dropped on the floor there, just where I was mucking around with it, and it stepped, and it come out of here, all right? And when I got this bike, it came with some spare washers, and the Motor Guzzi that I'm rebuilding came with some spare parts. There's a heck of a lot of people who are taking bikes apart and just forgetting what came off the bike. It really is absolute basics. Don't lose the bits. I can't stress it highly enough, but I can't believe that I've had to sort of say it. Oh, let me bring the, so anyway, that's off now. Let me bring you closer. Come a little bit closer. Okay, don't worry. It might look complicated, but it isn't. So, there was that wire. And in amongst all this spaghetti, if you want to know which wire to undo, waggle it. Okay, just waggle it. So you're sure the wire that you have in your hand is the wire that wants to come undone. Okay, piece of cake. 3 screws were holding the old tail on. 1, 2, 3 screws going to hold the new one on. So put the back 2 screws on so that it's dangling. Put your number plate illumination light on, just there. Then feed the wire up and through the hole. So there's the number plate illumination light. There's the wire coming from it. Take it up so that it comes out just here. And you want it sat above your tail tidy, because otherwise it's just going to look like crap. Okay, so that's nice. Right. And there is the wire. So now we've got to put that end onto that wire. So I can cut it and join it. Now, remember with LEDs that LED stands for light emitting diode. So these lights are light emitting diodes. And the thing about a diode is it only works connected one way round. So it's not like just a regular light bulb that works no matter which way round you connect it. An LED can only be connected one way round in terms of the positive. Okay, positive and negative have to be the correct way round or it won't work. We've got brown and green. Brown is normally the live, green being the earth. Bare the ends. To bare those 2 wires, let's check that it is how I thought it might be. The red to the brown, back to green. Right, don't let them touch. Turn it on. Oh, it's got a key, eh? Okay, happy? They're good connections and they're here to stay. Now I'm also going to use a little bit of heat shrink on, just to stop them from touching each other. Done. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that there is no reflector on this. So ideally you want to take your own little reflector off the bottom of that and stick it on there, or like a little extension so it hangs out the bottom. That will get you less attention from the police, the aforementioned police. I'm not going to, which probably goes against what I said earlier on. I don't think it's going to get much attention from the police, but it should have a little reflector there. And in the UK, for your MOT certificate, you will need a reflector, and it will need to have the correct E4 markings that are on the bottom of that. I'm quite glad to be rid of all that. So yeah, quite a lot of shiznell gone. That's all right, that is. If you wouldn't mind hitting a like and subscribe, or leaving a comment below, it will be a nice way of thanking me for taking my time to show you how to do this. You're very welcome.